Hello, I am recording the video and today's topic is Team Foundation Server or Azure DevOps Server. The Azure DevOps Server, formerly Team Foundation Server and Visual Studio Team System, is a Microsoft product that provides version control either with Team Foundation version control or a Git reporting, requirements management, project management for both agile software development and waterfall teams, automated builds, testing, and release management capabilities. It covers the entire application lifecycle and enables DevOps capability. Azure DevOps can be used as a backend to numerous integrated development environments, but is tailored for Microsoft Visual Studio and Eclipse on all platforms. On-premises versus online. Azure DevOps is available in two different forms: on-premises and online. The latter form is called Azure DevOps Services, formerly Visual Studio Online before it was renamed to Visual Studio Team Services in 2015. The cloud services is backed by the Microsoft Azure Cloud Platform. It uses the same code as the on-premises version of Azure DevOps with a minor modification and implements the most recent feature. The user sign in using Microsoft account to set up an environment, creating a project and adding team members. New features developed in short development cycles are added to the cloud version first. These features migrate to the on-premises version and as update at approximately 3 months intervals. Architecture. Server architecture. Azure DevOps is built on multi-tier scalable architecture. The primary structure consists of an application tier responsible for processing logic and maintaining the web application portal, referred to as Team Web Access or TWA. Azure DevOps is built using the Windows Communication Foundation web service. This may be consumed by any client, although the client object model is recommended. The data tier and application tier can exist on the same machine. To support scalability, the application tier can be load balanced and the data tier can be clustered. If using Microsoft SQL Server 2012 or later, always on SQL Server failover cluster and availability groups are supported, which allows for geographic replication of data. The primary container is the project collection. A project collection is a database that contains a group of team projects. The project collection is another scalability mechanism in that each collection can be placed on a different SQL Server or SQL Server instance. Configure database for Azure DevOps instance store project collection metadata. Data from the project collection database is aggregated into the warehouse database, which denormalize the data in preparation for loading into an analysis services queue. The warehouse and the cube allow complex trend reporting and data analysis. Azure DevOps can integrate with an existing SharePoint farm. SQL Server reporting services are supported for more advanced reporting against the data warehouse or the analysis services data queue. The installation can be on the same system or on different system. Build servers, lab management servers, release management servers and proxy servers to reduce some of the load on the application tier. Test mechanics and load test mechanics can also be added to infrastructure. To support a team requiring enterprise project scheduling, Azure DevOps also integrates with Microsoft Project Server, which allows enterprise level portfolio management, source management, and the project tracking. Extensibility. Microsoft provides two standalone pre-distributed APIs for connecting to Azure DevOps. One is Java SDK, the other is .NET Framework SDK. This API allows for client connectivity to Azure DevOps. Because Azure DevOps is written on a service-oriented architecture, it can communicate with virtually any tool that can call a web services. Another extensible mechanism is subscribing to systems alerts. For example, alert data work item was changed or build completed. There are approximately 20 pre-configured alerts, and teams can configure as many additional alerts as needed. When used in an extensible scenario, these alerts can be sent to a web service, triggering action to alert or update a work item, such as implementing advanced business rules or generating work items programmatically based on a given scenario. The data warehouse can also be extended through the creation of custom data warehouse adapters. With the introduction of TFS 2012, custom add-ins can also be created for Team Web Access, called Web Access Extension. Source control. Team Foundation version control is a centralized version control system allowing teams to store any type of artifact within its repository. TFVC supports two different types of workspace when working with client tools: server workspace and local workspace. Server workspace allows developers to lock file for checkout and provide notification to other developers that files are being edited. A frequent complaint for the model is that files on the development machine are marked as read only. It also requires developers to go offline when the server can't be contacted. Local workspace were designed to avoid these problems. In a local workspace scenario, files are not read only and they do not have to be checked out before working on them. As long as the files are on the developer's local machine, it doesn't matter if the server is connected or not. Conflicts are dealt with at check-in time. To improve performance for remote clients, Azure DevOps includes the ability to install proxy servers. The proxy servers allow source control contents to be cached at a site closer to the developer to avoid long network trips and the associated latency. Check-ins are still performed directly against the Azure DevOps application tier, so the proxy servers is most beneficial in a read scenario. As a part of the source control engine, Azure DevOps supports a number of features to help developers ensure the code that is checked in follows configurable rules. This rules engine is called a check-in policy. There are several out-of-the-box policies, such as the changed commits policy, which will not allow a check-in unless the developer enters a check-in command. These policies are extensible and can be used for examining all aspects of the code being checked. The comments and the related work items. Azure DevOps also supports a code analysis feature that, when used independently, is known as FXCOP. The inclusion in Azure DevOps means that the analysis can run against code checked into the server and during automated builds. The Azure Repos extension for Visual Studio supports Team Foundation version control. Thank you.